Okay, well, part two, because I got to 29 minutes. I didn't realize I was that long. Okay, so I'm going to move this around to match up best I can. Let's see. Push it. Okay, so that's where I'm going to want that. Okay, so I'm going to leave the magnet there for a minute. But I'm also going to incorporate quite a bit of other things. I know it's kind of weird. I'm going to be putting this on top of this already, but same color on same color. But I just want it to be a little more dimensional, and it does add dimension even though it's the same size. Let me see here. I wanted this here. I wanted this to go to the end of my card. So this is the way I wanted this. And then I wanted to put these little fellas through here so you can see them through the fence. And you can tell what they are. There, so there's one little lamb doing his thing. And then here's another little lamb. Ah! Just get it where you want it, and then it sticks to you for some reason. Okay. So, just something like that. And then this one, I don't know, do I like it? I guess I like him standing outside the fence, because, yeah, I like him standing outside the fence. And then this is going to be a little tag that's going to fit in there. Okay, so I'm going to glue this down first. Just get my, about an 1/8 of an inch away, center it best I can. Not my best thing, centering. My girlfriend always laughs at me and says, "Oh my gosh, would you look at that? You didn't do that very well." Okay, then, let's see, I'm going to get this little fella on here. So, let me just flip this right like this. And I'm going to, well, glue, 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 glue. Okay, if I need any more, I'll go back and do it later, but I'm going to flip it up. Oh, well, I didn't need that, did I? So I want it to come down just off. I'm going to just take my rag and wipe off the excess. And, you know, that marred that little bit. I am just not worried about it. It just took off some of the ink that I did on there. Not worried about it. It just makes it look more aged and farm-like. Okay, then I'm going to, let's see, where's my bag of goodies? I think I'm going to use this little fella right here to hide my magnet. So I'm going to go ahead and glue this down. Move these little guys up here for a minute. I'm going to go ahead and glue all of this down. Oh, that was good. That was very good. Where was this now? Okay. So there's that. I'm going to glue this onto here. And I know a lot of people really worry about, you know, completely hiding this, and I am going to hide it. I will, you know, I mean, if this, this isn't going to be movable, it's just going to, that's how I'm hiding the magnet. But all of this is going to be glued down, so the fact that the fence sticks out, I kind of like that. And so that, I think I'm going to put some glue dots. Yeah, I'm going to put some glue dots. Where'd they go? Right here. So, I know we've all done this. Just clip for the length we need. And I'm going to put it across the top here. Not worried about it really off the bottom because I want it to stick. I want it to be glued to the bottom. But I like this going across here. I think this is going to give it some extra really cool dimension. Do a couple of these, maybe I'll be done with it. Okay. I made them a little thinner here because I don't want them showing. I'm going to put a couple on his little head. Well, no, actually I didn't want to do that. There we go. Let's, yeah, I can fit him here. Pull this one off. Oh, no. Huh. That's alright. We'll trash that one. I forgot I was going to put a tag. There we go. And I'll get one more little one there because I'm gonna glue this end down. Okay, so the only thing I still need to do before I glue this down, I need to line this up. I need to figure out where I'm putting this, where I'm putting these little guys. So I want them to show up. I suppose I could put them up here a little bit so you can see them up above the fence. That would be a whole lot easier, wouldn't it? Okay, so we'll put this little fella. I'm just kind of spreading it around. Put this little fella right there. And put this little fella. Now these are all fussy cut, and I put my edging around them with the black pen, which also defines them and finishes them up and gives them a nice crisp look. And then I do the Claudine Helmuth multi-medium matte on there. I think I'll put you up there because you're a little smaller in focus there. Ratio. Okay. Make sure those guys are on there. Okay. Now, I'm just going to match this up and that's where I'm going to glue that down. And then I can glue my fence down at the same, you know, after that. So, you know. This is a spot where they can put a picture. It's a little mat for a little picture. Make a cute little baby picture. I'm going to make sure that I'm getting this level. And I want that to be right like that. Okay. I'll slide this out of the way. Make sure this is done. Now, I get to take off all these little doodads. Add my glue. And then I have just a few things to do on the inside, and I will be done. I'm sorry this ran so long. You know, you always think you're going to have it done in a very short amount of time, and it just doesn't happen. Okay, get this off of here. I'm going to add some glue, and I want to glue this down, and I'm going to glue this down. And again, I'm just kind of getting a little bit, and then I'm stopping, squeezing, just so I can kind of spread the glue out. Okay, so that's what I'm interested in getting down. So, that was not, didn't have that planned very well, so it's going to come up, line up with the fence, and line up with the end of the card. And then get that down. Now is when I'll just wipe that excess off of there. And I don't know how much of this is going to show, but let me try and get in there a little bit. I don't like seeing glue. Just do not like seeing glue. I just get my little, and then make sure all of the things are pushed down. And there's that little bit. And this is a little tag that, well, I guess just like this, it's going to fit. It's just, this can have a little picture in it. You can put a picture across the whole thing, and the little tag fits right in there. I should have left a little bit more of this without the pop dots, but I don't know. It's still cute. I like it. I'm pretty satisfied with that. And then, whoops, I took this and just put some. Let's see, which one do I have out right now? It's Stamping Up Crystal Effects, Diamond Glaze, any of those. They're all the same. And I'm going to just glue this on here. Let's see. Do I like it this way? Or do I like it this way? I think I like it that way. See, which one's the... This is the inside of the book. So you're going to flip this over and look at it like this. So I like it this way. Okay, so let me get some glue on here. Now, because this is a little warped from using the diamond glaze, what I usually do at that point is use some silkwine tape along with my glue. It just gives it a little better hold, and I should have put the silkwine on there before I put the glue, but it's all good. Let's get this pushed down so the backing will come off easily, and I'll add some more glue. 1, 2, 3, 4. Just freshen up the glue a little bit. See, it had already started setting up. Okay. I decided I was putting it this way and set it down and rub. Okay, again, rub that glue out to the edges so that it gets it all. There we go. Okay, so there we have our closure. Oh, that's a bit crooked, isn't it? Well, it's handmade. You know, it is so hard for me the way I have to set up this camera. But I will do something at some point. I am going to give myself some nice corners on this. There we go. I always like to try and round my corners. Sometimes I don't get to it, but I like to try. And then for the inside, I'm going to do, it's 5.5 by 10 was this strip that I told you, and it's 5 inches wide here. So I did 5 5/16, or 15/16, excuse me, because you don't want to get it into this corner. You've already got a lot working here, so you don't want to get it into this corner. And I already rounded my corner because I'm going to put this in, round it again, and while I'm holding it. But this is 3 7/8 by 5 15/16. And I'll show you what I'm talking about when I say that I do my scoring. I get one down the way I want it. It's going to be down here. I get one down so that it lines up with the paper. And then I give this one just a cursory fold. I'm not really pushing hard on the fold to make sure that I'm going to have it where I want it. And that looks pretty good. Everything's nice and even. Okay, so I'm actually going to pull this one just a little bit more, because when you do push it down, it makes it a little longer because you're getting a crisper fold. So, yeah, we're good. I did end up cracking my paper right there. So I'm just giving it a little help. And I did do cut the angle down to the corner and then out. So I've got that, and then I'm just going to give this a quick fold. There we go. Okay, but now, because I did my corners, I'm going to make sure that this fits right to the edge of the bottom and to the edge of this. And I'm going to take my corner chompers again, and I'm going to round it. So now it's going to fit, but it's still a nice closed area. Okay, so we're going to, and I like to leave these on the inside so that the tags don't hook on this. It runs right on the inside. So we're just going to put some glue. This is where I would not use sequin tape, score tape, because it never dries. It's going to possibly stick to your tags if you get your tag between this and this. Okay, so we're just going to line this up. Again, the main thing is to get it lined up to the edge here and the edge on the bottom. And then this will just fall right into place. Okay. So there is that. And I'm thinking I might just do this and pretty much leave that as is. Just put it right against the edge there. Try and save. I like to line these up so that you actually are getting full words. So if I do that, am I actually, yeah, it's actually going to be on there. So I'm going to go ahead and just fold this back and give myself a little glue line to get this started, because I don't want it to move from that spot. Push this over and sure I'm right there. Okay, and I'm going to pull this out of here, and I'm going to get it just below here because I don't need it any longer than that, and that way I can save that other bedtime piece for another day. And I'm just going to put some glue down. That was a little much. There we go. And slide this back in here. Now, it does not want to just lay right on the edge, so I'm going to cut it like that and slide it in. And that matches. It goes right to the edge. Beautiful. Beautiful. Okay. Now I'm going to cut this move this like this. I'm going to cut this along here, being really careful, and follow it around. And hopefully I'm not cutting off my bee. There we go. And this piece right here that I've got stuck out, I'm just going to take my black pen and I'm going to mark. Oops. I'm going to take my black pen and I can get that right like that. Oops. Just be ready to really slowly catch that edge and carry it all the way up. I've actually got my tip between the two papers.